Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Stephanie. Oh, y'all. It has been a weekend. Can I just tell you? It has been. Yes, I did, Tracy, because I ended up having more time than I expected. Good job, Dawn. Good job sticking with it. So, yeah, I'll show you my boy. He's watching me from bed. There he is. Say hi, boss. See his twitch in his head? I don't like that. That is very stressful for his mother. I think it must be from the trazodone. But I stopped giving him the trazodone in the daytime and just at nighttime to help him sleep. But he's doing good. We went outside this morning and praise the Lord, the dog pooped. I have never been more excited to see an animal pooping in my entire life. It is so stressful as a parent of a kid or a dog. It's so stressful when they don't use the bathroom the way they're supposed to after a surgery. It's like, I was so stressed out. I knew it was going to be slow going in that area, but he went most of the day yesterday without peeing and then went to bed without peeing. And I was like, oh my gosh, I was like just a hot mess. And then he peed this morning and then he proceeded to poop. And the whole neighborhood must have thought we were insane because we're standing outside at 6:15 in the morning. Yay, Daddy! Cheering him on, and he's wiggling his tail. And I'm like, oh my word, Tony and I actually had tears in our eyes. That's how excited we were over a dog using the bathroom. It's been a long weekend with very little sleep, or I should say very little consistent sleep. The first night was hard, but he's doing so much better this morning. I mean, just a huge difference between last night and this morning. So all right, I better get moving. So I'm going to make fuel pull bagels. I wanted to make these on Saturday and just things did not go well. Let me get my apron. You're going to stay right there and watch me, right? You're not going to try to get up. I don't want to have to chase you. All right. I know. Isn't it funny, Susan? It's so funny. Those silly things that you don't think of. Yes, it was, and plus it's frigid here. It's like 1 degree and the temperature there, the wind is whipping around. I'm like, this is fun. This is fun, right? Funny. Do you need me to cheer you on when you go to the bathroom? Tony got up with me, Tracy, and helped me because we need 2 people to get him down the stairs. I'm gonna hang myself here. Oh, so he went back to bed. All right, let's go ahead and do this. This says to warm up our eggs to room temperature, which I have doing over there in a cup of water. I did that a few minutes ago. And now we need to do our dry ingredients. So this looks like a very complicated recipe by looking at the ingredients, by looking at the instructions, but I have a feeling it's really not as bad as it feels like. So, all right, a cup of oat fiber, which, by the way, y'all, I literally bought everything at the sale, like everything, but I didn't buy oat fiber. So this is my last bag of oat fiber. So I just placed an order for lipstick or lip gloss and more bread. So why not pay shipping twice and get on and order oat fiber since I forgot it? I'm going to actually measure my ingredients today because it seems like a smart idea when making a bagel. A cup of oat fiber, a half a cup of whey protein. This is from Blissfully Prepared. I did. I literally forgot oat fiber, Bonnie. I know. Oh, man. Come on now, KJ. Don't start out that nonsense. How much? Half a cup of whey protein. Okay. 2 tablespoons of ground psyllium husk, and they recommend grinding them in your coffee grinder. Well, my coffee grinder's got coffee bean remnants in it, so I guess I'm gonna have to clean it. Why did I do that with my nice white towel? Now I have to wash my towel right away. That was dumb. I mean, does it really matter if there's a little bit of coffee in there? Probably not. It would take a lot more than that little dustin to actually taste like coffee. He's over there with his head. Because usually the minute I start cooking, he retreats on out of here. I've used oat fiber for, there's a lot of different recipes that use it. I'm going to try making gnocchi with it, Laura. Gonna try. All right, 2 tablespoons. I should actually use an actual measuring tablespoon and get it right. Nope. Here's a 2 tablespoon one. You stay right there. Let's grind that baby up. That will have to be cleaned up because when I go to grind my coffee beans this morning, that might not taste so good. I need to move his bed a little bit to the left so he can actually see me because he's like stretching to see me. Let me slide him over a little bit real quick because you like to watch Mom say, let me slide your bed over here so you can see me. Hold still. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Oh. Bassy, you should go on Trim Healthy Mama, dude. All right, there. I'll move my coat out of the way. There. Now you can see me. All right. Psyllium husk. 2 teaspoons of sweetener. It says she uses Lakanto Golden. She doesn't say if it's super sweet or gentle sweet, but I'm going to use 2 teaspoons of brown swerve because it says she uses golden. So 2 teaspoons. Oh, I guess that looks about right. 2 teaspoons of instant fast rising yeast. We are making fuel pull bagels, Joyce. I want to go down here, see if she says anything about the yeast. Nope. Don't have to do anything to it. 2 teaspoons of instant yeast. I hope this is instant. Yep, it is. She says this is not a requirement. Oh, it is like gentle sweet, and I just used brown sweetener. Oh, well. Oh, well. She says the yeast is not a requirement, but it does help with flavor and rise. So I'm gonna include it. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Okay. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. I always have to look and make sure I'm not using citric acid because I accidentally. This is by Blissfully Prepared. The link should be in this post when the video ends too. Joyce, you'll see the link both in the description on YouTube. Man. Is there a big difference between instant and active? I don't know. One says instant and one doesn't. Don't ask me. I ain't no baker. I really don't know. A teaspoon of xanthan gum. Xanthan. Ends with an N. Teaspoon of xanthan gum. And a 1/2 teaspoon of heaping sea salt, if not adding everything but the bagel seasoning. Oh, if you're not using the bagel seasoning, use 3/4 teaspoon instead. I am going to use the seasoning. So 3/4. I better measure that with an actual correct measurement to get it right. Okay, 3/4 teaspoon. Okay, there's my dry ingredients. Yes, chicken and dumplings. It's in Trim Healthy. I want to say table. The chicken and dumpling soup. It's a little time involved, but it's very good. Very good. Yes, they kind of do remind me a little of gnocchi too, but I'm going to make them with potatoes because that's what gnocchi. You have to stay. All right. Stir in. Okay. Boil 3/4 cup of water. Wait. What? Okay, hold on. Next, measure your dry. Melt your butter. Egg whites should now be at room temperature and ready to mix with your ACV. Pour the wet ingredients into the dry and mix as well as you can. It will be thick. So melt the butter. Where's the butter? Right there. 4 teaspoons of butter. Well, that's 1 tablespoon plus a little, because I don't have a measurement on here for teaspoons. Y'all, I ordered a new butter dish, and it should be here today. And I am so excited over my new butter dish, because as pretty as that one over there is, I am so sick of butter getting everywhere on it and having to wipe it down. It was just such a mess. I ordered one that's like a dish with a wooden cover. You pull the cover off, you dip in. I'm adamant it's going to be less messy. That doesn't seem like 4 teaspoons. I feel like it needs a little extra. I don't know. Hope for the best. Oh my gosh, my microwave is a disaster area. I'm done with some of these ingredients. Put them away. These out of my way. They slide nicely under the devil dogs. They fit nicely under those devil dogs and donuts sitting over there on my counter. Butter's melted. Okay, now what? And 2 teaspoons of ACV. Okay. Melt the butter. Egg whites should be room temperature and ready to mix with your butter and ACV. Okay. Mix. Now pour your wet ingredients into the dry. Okay. It will be thick. Well, she's right. Looks just like biscuit dough at this point. Smells like biscuit dough. Boil 3/4 cup of water and pour into the dough mixture. I gotta rinse out my thing before I go, because you all, I am not real happy with Ninja. Can I just tell you? Not happy at all. I've had to start using a filter in my coffee maker when I use the pods, because this coffee maker is doing the same thing as the last one. I'm getting grounds in my coffee if I use the pods. And I told them it was a design flaw, and they were like, "Oh, ma'am, it's an issue with your coffee maker." And I said, "No, it's not a design flaw. This one's going to do the same thing." And they said, "Nope, I was crazy." Well, guess who wasn't crazy? Hey, Jess. Okay. What am I doing? I'm getting boiled water. Okay, let's turn that baby on with water. How much is 3/4 of a cup? 1.5 cups would be what? For ounces. A cup is 8 ounces. So 3/4 would be 10. I can do 10. There we go. All right. Sorry. I love my magic coffee maker, but the pods I don't like. But if you stick a filter in there and just leave it in there for when you do pods, it's okay. But it's still 6 ounces. Oh my gosh, you're right. I just did 1.25 cups. You're right, Melissa. See, I'm terrible. Terrible with math. How about I just use the 3/4 cup measuring cup and pour it in? See, I'm terrible. I went for 1 1/4 cups is what I did. Math ain't my strong suit. I think we know that by now. After this, I need to let my dough rest for 10 minutes. So what are we going to do for 10 minutes? We'll have to make a coffee. I like the Ninja, Joyce. I like it. I'm just not real thrilled with the pod part of it. The regular coffee part of it. I love it. I love all the features. But I'm not real happy with the pod part of it. And just so you know, don't put... So your Ninja cookware, if you bought Ninja cookware, the stuff is amazing. It says you can put it in the dishwasher, but not to use lemon dish cleaner in your dishwasher. So fair warning, if you do, you will ruin a pan. I have a brand new set of Ninja cookware that just arrived, thankfully, because I have the lifetime warranty. But certain dish soaps, just wash them by hand. They wash so stinking easy. I should never put them in the dishwasher. But the pods, if they have lemon in them, not good. Boil 3/4 cup of water and pour it into the dough. Okay. Mix just until there are no clumps. Okay. No clumps, pretty much. Okay. It's getting all sticky slimy, which is exactly what I have a feeling it's supposed to do because it has psyllium husk in it. See, I always do, Joyce. I have always washed my pots and pans in the dishwasher. And that's one of the things I liked about Ninja's cookware is it was dishwasher safe. And it is dishwasher safe if you use the appropriate dishwashing detergent and read the instructions. Christy, why would I ruin breakfast with coffee? I don't know. I can't help myself. I should set a timer. We must be at 9 minutes by now. Why don't we clean up a little wee tad while that's sitting? We'll make coffee while it's baking. Look what I got, y'all. Look at my new thing. I don't know what you call it. Auxiliary burner, so I can keep it here and cook in front of you and I won't have to go over the stove all the time. Cool, huh? I haven't tried it out. I'm wicked excited. It's an induction one. I'm excited. All right. We'll hang that back up. How you doing over there, dog? Doing all right? Just watching the cooking show? Yeah, okay. Okay. It's all good. What else can I put away? Put this away. I have a video. If you are part of my ongoing group coaching, I know, Melissa, I have issues is what I have. I have issues. Be careful, Christy. Don't flip your knee scooter. I flipped my knee scooter going into work one time. Butt over tea kettle, as they say. Where do you store everything? My husband is always like, every time he opens a cabinet, things fall out. He's like, why is there so much in our cabinets? Why is there so much in our... I'm like, leave me alone. You lost the sound, Rhonda? Well, if she did, she didn't hear me just say that. Did everybody else lose the sound? Or can y'all still hear me? I'm going to think it's just Rhonda. Can't help you, Rhonda. Help you, Rhonda. I had to say that. Okay, good. Okay, good. I don't know what the temperature here is. I said 1 degree, but I don't think it's that cold. It's 21. It just feels like one. Oh, what I was going to say is if you were part of my ongoing group coaching, we have Zoom Q&A check-in tonight, 7 to 8. Pardon me. This week's challenge is meal prepping, not just meal planning, meal prepping. I have 10 Snickers puddings in my cupboard or my fridge, and they look so good. Snickers Glooky puddings. Bonnie, forget it. Forget it. And yes, Melissa, I would totally, that is my dream, is to have, my dream is to have this, a big closet that's behind my kitchen. So pretend right behind that kitchen was a huge pantry. And right here, a cabinet door that just looks like a cabinet door, but instead it acts like the Narnia wardrobe. And when you open it up, you step into a giant pantry that's hidden behind my kitchen. That's what I want. So I will have a video coming today, a public video that is me meal prepping. And I am a hot mess in that video. Can I just tell you, I'm not good at it, but I do it. And that's all that matters. You don't have to be a perfect prepper. You just have to do it. And if anything shows you how not to be a perfect prepper, it will be the video that I'll be sharing later today because it is bad. There is stuff everywhere. Okay, yes, I will share the recipe for Snickers Glooky. I will. It's from a Facebook post. Where are we at? 5 more minutes. All right, what am I going to do after this? In the meantime, preheat your oven. I'm going to use the air fryer. So when the dough and oven are ready, form 8 equally sized dough balls, space on your pan and cookie sheet. I think I'll use my silicone pan. Take your fingers, pierce the dough balls in the center, and shape them like a bagel. Alternatively, roll dough balls into long cylinder shapes and bring the ends together to make your bagel shape. If adding an optional, listen to my stomach growl. If adding an optional egg wash and water, mix together the egg white and water and brush onto the bagels. Sprinkle with your desired topping. Bake for 20 to 25 minutes at 350. So I'm going to do 325 for 10 in my air fryer. It wasn't, Sarah. You did skip the egg white wash. Okay. I don't know whose recipe it was. It was a post on Facebook. I'll show you my glue. It came out really good. This is going to be my afternoon snack this week or my dessert for dinner, alternating with fat stripping frappes. Fuel pull snacks is what I'm doing this week. Look at this pudding, okay? Tell me that doesn't look like pudding. That legit tastes like Jell-O pudding. Snack cups. The snack cups. You know what I'm talking about? Handy snack cups. Okay, y'all. That is the best gluten pudding I've ever had. And I've had a lot of them. That is legit. Man. I'm really taken back by that. Glooky pudding. I enjoy glooky pudding, but it's always like, okay, well, it's glooky pudding. That is delicious. I'll share a photo of it later today and with the post. I'm going to make the coffee, Bonnie, while my bagels are cooking. I don't know, like Tracy said, Coach Canada has a recipe. I hadn't seen it. This was like a screenshot somebody typed, or a picture somebody typed up. And it was really easy. Regular glooky pudding, you like blend for 90 seconds and then you wait for 30 and then you blend for 1 more and add this and add that. This one, you dumped everything in the blender, blended it for 3 minutes, let it sit for 5, blended it for 1, poured it into the cups. Really easy. And it's good. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, we should start making coffee. We should get that going. I have to grind my beans this morning. Y'all, I'm still wearing the clothes I wore all day yesterday and possibly Saturday as well. Just so you know. I have no intention of getting dressed today. Because why? I don't care. What am I doing? I'm making coffee. Let's see. I've got some espresso blend. That seems like the responsible idea today. I'm down to 1 bag of coffee. When these beans are gone, I only have 1 bag of unrest left. But I have some Bones coffee on its way too. Some flavored Bones coffee. Get the psyllium husk out of there because I don't want that nonsense in my Joe. Oh, no psyllium husk. I feel like Metamucil coffee. Who wants that? Not me. You guys, is there a measurement behind coffee? Like, do you actually measure your coffee? Because you know what? I just put a handful in here, grind them up, and dump them all in. I have no idea how much I use. I totally wing it. I absolutely have no idea if I'm using too much, too little. Don't care. Coffee beans all over the counter. The dog is giving me a look. Nope, can't have that. Stay right where you at. Ooh, that sounds good, Sherry. Ooh, I think, coconut caramel. Maybe that's what I'll have for coffee this morning. Thank you for that idea. Coconut caramel. Sounds really delightful. Ding, ding, ding. All right, timer off. All right, what does it say to do? Greasing or lining with parchment? Do you think I don't need to? I got silicone. Form 8 equally sized dough balls. I read that it was sticky dough. It is. Whoops. And it's slippery. Holy Hannah. Oh, there ain't no roll in this dough. So let me go ahead and get a little scooper for this. Because I don't think my hands are going to cut it. Let's get some psyllium husk all through the sink, shall we? Let's not do that. That could be bad. All right. Let's just go with spoons, shall we? Let's be responsible. How big did you make these, Sarah? Oh, that would have been a good idea, wetting my hands. I don't use my brain. Doesn't say. Just says 8 equally sized. Okay, well, I made them too big because I don't have enough for 8. Is that a problem? I don't know. Maybe not. Take a little bit out. Make this as complicated as you possibly can, KJ. There's no reason to oversimplify things. This is a strange dough, you guys. Is it supposed to look like this? I can't believe sticky dough sticks to your hands. Imagine that. Sarah McNutt did the same thing. Having trouble. Why, you stay up too late, Karen? I use Nordic Ware donut pan. Oh, that would have been a good idea. I do have a donut, although it won't sit in my air fryer. All right, I'm just going to go with it. Oh, you didn't get 8 either? Okay, well, so let's go ahead and add this to my pan then. You know, let's just make it, come on, let's just complicate things. Come on. Do these rise a lot? Because are they going to burn in my air fryer? Am I going to set the kitchen on fire? Smoke alarm going to go off, and the dog that can't walk going to cry and freak out, and that's just going to be a nightmare. Preheat your air fryer, they said. Bake 325. for how long? It was 20 minutes, so it's going to be 10. I'm going to do 11. Take this out. Oh my gosh. My air fryer is filthy as all get out. I can't put that in there. That'll smoke. That'll smoke. Hold your horses, people. I'm coming. Ugh. One of these days I'll have my act together, but it's not likely to happen soon. So I wouldn't hold your breath. They do. They don't stick to the top of my air fryer. Am I supposed to put the bagel seasoning on before I cook it? Oh yeah, duh. I better do that. You didn't do the egg wash, you said. Why did you not do the egg wash? Is there a reason? Preheat your oven. Oh, you stupid woman. Bake 325 for 11 minutes. Okay. Goodness gracious. You did do the egg wash. I'm assuming that's what your giant yes is for, Tracy. Your exclamation, yes, is that you did an egg wash. Sarah said she was too lazy, so she didn't. Well, man, this dough is something hard to work with, but who cares? It tastes good. What was I going to do? An egg wash. Do I have a baster thingy-majigger? I do. I'll be darned. I didn't think I owned one. Man. Normal's a stretch, Angela. Referring to me as normal, bit of a stretch. It's pushing it a bit farther than you probably should. Did you guys actually put holes in your bagels? Those of you that didn't use donut pans, like the smart Sarah McNutt, who made the wise decision to use a donut pan. Well, I needed, half a cup of egg wash. Why not? Everything but the bagel seasoning. Oh, no egg wash was needed. Okay, whatever. Everything but the bagel seasoning. Do I have another seasoning I could use for the other half? Oh, whatever. Just do it. Come on now. Good enough. Okay. Air fryer's almost ready. And we're going to bake those babies. It's 8 o'clock. I'm late for work. I got dough. Apparently I dropped dough on the floor because it stuck to the bottom of my sandal, slipper, whatever you call these things. No, I'm not going to use that for my food now. How did I spill whey protein all over the place? Oh my word. I need some help. No, I'm still not done, Bonnie. They better. You're right. They better be the best bagels I ever done tasted in my life. All right. You do your thing. I'll make my thing. I'll do my thing, which is coffee. Nobody answered me about how much coffee to use. Maybe you did, and I just ignored it. Good enough. Bessie, I'm making some coffee. You're looking a little drunk over there. Your eyes are a little droopy. The old med kicking in. I've got to move him to my office when I'm done this, so that'll be a good time. when he's higher than a kite. He's seeing the pretty colors. His eyelids are way down here. He's just looking at me. Oh, let's make it in this cup to match my shirt. Why not? Nope, open. Nope, put it on coffee. Put it on 12 ounces. That seems about reasonable this morning. Okay. Coconut caramel coffee. What should we put in there? I'd say we make this into a big old latte. Let me get some almond milk that's behind 6,200 bottles of sparkling ice. And some fluky pudding. I'll do 4 ounces of cashew milk. Couple tablespoons of half and half. 2 tablespoons is a serving. Oh, that looks about like 2 tablespoons. Just drink the coffee, you weenie. 4, get it. What, 4, get it. I don't know what the movements are to that. I'm too tired. Bassy needs a bagel. Does Bassy need a bagel? He's so out of it. Poor guy. Poor man. All right, let's do a little tiny stitch of butter. Teaspoon of butter. Because I can. Because it's my coffee, and I'll do what I want. I'll do what I want. Ooh, Tamara. That sounds delicious. Let's do 2 tablespoons of brown swerve. That may have been 3. I'm okay with that. Crap, I was going to put coconut flavored sweet leaf drops in there. Now I already put sweetener. I saw that, Faith. I have to admit, I was really sad about that. Bob Saget died last night, and that makes me sad. He is a big part of my childhood. Bob Saget, he was, funniest home videos. Where's my coconut? Doesn't Trim Healthy Mama have a coconut one? Butter, vanilla, apricot, peanut butter, caramel, coconut. I knew they did. Yes. Isn't that sad? Oh, Bob Saget. I have to tell Maren this. Maren will be sad about that. Danny Tanner. All right, half teaspoon of coconut. And he was recently married, and he was like madly in love with his wife. They were like half teaspoon of caramel. They were like super duper lovey-dovey. And I knew that because I followed Bob Saget on Instagram. Right, Tracy? That's what I think. He's younger than my parents. That's stressful. Yep. They haven't said what, how, but that. Yeah. Did you follow him on the Insta too, Sarah? He was so funny on Instagram. He was so good on there with him and his wife. They were hilarious together on Instagram. I'm going to get out. Okay, so this is what I'm going to have. Do I have enough left? I ate some of it. I'm going to put a little splash of heavy cream into this lovely kefir cheese, okay, that I made. I made kefir cheese, and I made a big thing of it, and when it's all said and done, it's a teeny tiny bit. So I'm learning amounts. I made a big quart of kefir and then made cheese out of it. I'm just adding a little cream because it's a little dry. It's really dried out, which would be good crumbled on a salad, but I want it on my bagel. Fuel pull cheese. That's really good. It tastes a little bit boozy. A little bit like beer. Okay? I'm going to admit it. It's good. It tastes a little bit like beer. I'm going to peek at these bagels. I know I'm not supposed to open it, but I just had to make sure it's all right. Okay. Let's put in my Joe. Zing that baby up. Oh, nope. I'm missing some things. I'm missing my brain food, which clearly I need a little extra dose of this morning. A little quarter teaspoon brain food. I'm going to put a little whey in there, about a tablespoon or so of whey. Already got my butter. Right, they're bagels, not bagels, with beer cheese. I don't know why they taste like beer. Probably because beer is fermented. Y'all, you gotta blend your sunflower lecithin well. I went to town the other day and had to chew my sunflower lecithin, and it was not that good. Just so you're aware. Doesn't taste that good. What am I looking for? Oh, by the way, look. I have some new merch. Look at these awesome mugs. They have my logo on them. And you can get any of the mugs that I have. The one that says, I think there's one that says, but did you die? There's one that says, KJ made me do it. These are on my website. They're really nice. And I had a coffee in it yesterday and it kept it warm all day. It's Polar Camel. It keeps things hot and cold. Cool, huh? So cute. Those are available on the website in red, black, and blue, I think. Well, what am I doing? I'm zipping up coffee. You know what? I should toast a little coconut. Do I have any? While my bagels are finishing up, do I have any coconut? I think I might be out of coconut, actually. I know that I am. Shoot! And I don't feel like making caramel. Do I not have any coconut? No, if I had coconut, I would have written it on my inventory and I didn't. I don't. So I need coconut, and I could have made caramel sauce, and that would have been delicious. But instead, I'm just having a boring old cup of coconut caramel coffee. It's good, but it ain't sweet enough. Just FYI, 3 tablespoons of brown sugar ain't enough for me. Nope, it ain't enough. Tracy and I can relate. We like it sweet. I'm going to put 3 droppers full of coconut stevia in there too. Maybe too sweet for you. Now, I could have just put that right in there. But why do it that way when I can do it the hard way? You were right, Tracy. You were right. I should have known. That's more like it. All right. Put away my dishes. Oh, speaking of fermenting, look. I think it might be about ready. It's been there for, I think, 10 days. I didn't write a date down because that would have made sense. No, I didn't write it on the fridge either. Look at my... I'm scared to smell it. It smells like sauerkraut. I made sauerkraut. Lacto-fermented sauerkraut. Look at me being all homesteady. Being all like... whatever. All right, I caught my 47 seconds left. What do you mean, ooh, Tracy? I happen to recall you saying that you had not tried. That you had not tried sauerkraut. So I don't want to hear ooh out of somebody who hasn't tried it. Okay? You try sauerkraut and then you have the authority to say, ew, I don't like it. But why add sweet? When you're sweet enough like me, you have to drink bitter black coffee to balance it out. That's funny, Bonnie. Listen, I'm bitter inside, apparently. 9 seconds. 9 seconds to bagels. Oh, Lord, please let these be good. Well, they are pretty. I'll say that much. Oh my gosh, I forgot to poke a hole in the middle of my bagels. My bagels have no holes. I made hamburger buns by mistake. I totally forgot to poke a hole in the middle of my bagel. They're wee bitties. Good thing they're fuel pull. They look pretty good though. So now can I eat it? Or please tell me I don't have to wait. Allow to cool 15 minutes before eating. Well, I guess we're not going to see the outcome until later because I don't have 15 minutes. I have to go to work. All right. Well, there's my fuel pull bagels. I'm going to cut one open anyway. I do need to let it cool, Tracy. All right. I was just going to do it anyway. So you're telling me not to? All right. Here's my fuel pull bagels. I'll follow up with a picture of how they look. They smell good. Kind of. There's a little piece of dough stuck to the bottom of my thing. They taste like oh, what is that taste? I don't know. I'll cut them up in 15 minutes and then I'll toast it. Good idea, Shirley. And I'll put my kefir cream cheese on there because I have gotten weird. I am making bagels out of things that don't belong in bagels and making cheese by sitting milk out on my counter to rot. I mean, I don't know who I am anymore. I have to go to work. That's who I am. And I'll bring my bagel with me in 15 minutes. My cabinet's getting a little full again. All right, you guys. Thanks for joining me this morning for coffee that doesn't have everything in it that I wanted because it's missing coconut caramel on the top and bagels that I haven't been able to taste. Okay? I love you all. Thanks for joining me this morning. Listen, if you are interested in mini coaching, daily inspiration to get you on your way, a daily kick in the pants, daily encouragement, teaching, $5 a month gets you 5 videos a week. So Monday through Friday, a kick in the pants for only $5 a month. So go onto Patreon, get the app, go on the website, whatever floats your boat. I'm just going to stand here and pick the crunchy stuff off my bagels. Go sign up for that. You won't regret it. It's been really awesome. I'm really enjoying Patreon and I'm hearing excellent feedback on it. So I call that mini coaching. I'm also on Instagram at joyfullife_with KJ. And what else? What else can I say? Nothing. I ain't got nothing else to say. That's it. That's all I got to say today. All right, you guys, I love you all. Have a blessed day. I'll see you back tomorrow morning, starting with treadmill devotions, and then we'll make breakfast tomorrow morning. Maybe if I have time tonight, I will steam some potatoes and we'll try to make gnocchi this morning. I'm not promising because, I'm busy. If you are part of my group coaching, don't forget Zoom tonight. I'll see you all there. I love you guys. Have a blessed day. Bye.